friends, it's a new sort of releasing date. So in today's edition, we are so happy to announce we have a new member to join in Swordier's medieval European production lines, which is, ta-da, the one I'm holding right here. As you can see, spoiler alert, actually is a Type XVIIIb. Remember, we used to have those hologram blade geometry, but this one is gonna be the diamond shape. I know people have been waiting for this blade geometry for quite a long time. So now we have it today, as you can see from here. But I gotta tell you, we made a lot of upgrading on those, especially the details. I know, devil in the details, right? So we keep upgrading, we keep listening to your guys' feedbacks. So as you can see from the underhand hilt part, we use some like really slim metal rope to wrap it up to enhance the durabilities of the hilt grip as well, but also to give you a comfortable feelings, especially if you're right-handed. This is gonna still be the genuine leather. As you can see from the back, it's a hand stitch right there. And also you will see those beautiful metal rivetings right there. So not just for the decoration, but it really just enhances the durability of the hilt. And you know, this is the part which is gonna be wearing out very soon if you do all those backyard cutting a lot. And also, you guys love it, the S-shape cross guard, as you can see from here. And this is really a beautiful match with our sense stopper pommel right here, because this is so far is the best seller sense stopper pommel we have in our Swordier production line. So I have to leave it right there. And also you will see right after last time we have been upgrading our leather works, you will see more decorations, not very much, not flashy, but we still wanted to keep it simple, but a little bit of decoration to just make it a little bit more beautiful. We had to make the upgradings according to you guys, like to you guys' taste. So we are just trying to do all those leathers. You can see those buckles, metal pieces right here. But basically, it's really just fit into those Swordier's production lines, design features. So I think without further ado, let's just do the unsheaths, and also let's dive into the specification of the beautiful sword. I will just leave the scabbard right there. As you can see, look at those profile of the blade, right? It's beautiful diamond shape. I believe it's gonna be like a really good colors for sure. And also, first thing I had to mention that this is some part you guys has been asking a lot and caring a lot is about the tip right here. Of course, we did the tip reinforcement. So even though it looks like a really like sharp, tippy, but I gotta tell you, it's reinforced. You can definitely use it to do the thrustings. We consider this element into our design for sure. So as you can see, let's just see our blade. For this diamond shaped blade geometry, we still do the Distal Taper. And from the base right here is already 6.5 millimeters thickness. But if we go to the tip from here, it's around like a 3 millimeter. Then we do the reinforcement of the tip right here, 3.5. Almost 4 millimeter right there, so you don't have to worry about like the bending or the breaking down after the heat treatment on the blade itself. So definitely it's a beautiful sword. And of course, even though for the base right here, some people used to concern with the base right here, I will just give you guys a close up. Look how fitted into the blade, between the blade and also the cross guard base, right? The seating right here, beautifully down. And we have been working on those techniques a lot. So now I'm not gonna say it perfect, but all the parts your eyes can see, we make a lot of upgradings. Now, I have to give you a close up to the blade hilt right here. As you can see, full tongue as usual design. Now you can see the pinned pommel right there, right? It's beautiful. And also the hilt right here. I'm just talking about the length of this hilt right here is already 90 centimeters. It's fairly to see it's a long sword, but I still prefer to call it hand and half sword because of the because of the length of the hilt, but definitely I got a big hand right here. I can just fit it in pretty easily, snugly. So this is some parts I want to share with you. Now I give you one more close up to the hand stitching on the blade, but you have to notice that the hilt has some shapes like a rectangular shape, not like the one we have before. But the reason why I design like this is because during the cuttings it's much more easier to control the directions, and also when you do all those impactings on the target, it won't just flex a lot, and also you don't have to worry a lot about the vibrations during cutting, because this is really important, especially you do a lot of consecutive cuttings. You want to control the direction, and you also want to control the vibrations. For this sword, as you might notice that from the point of balance, the blade is really stiff. This designed for cuttings, and of course it balances out the thrusting power as well. Now the sword, I'm holding it right here, with the point of balance is 9 centimeters. The blade length is already 92 centimeters, so it's pretty a long sword in my own opinion. But right now, all the long sword we have been designed falls into around like 90 centimeters. If you know that, if you know our products, you will see that a lot. And also, still, we use the spring steel polished so well. There's no second bevel sharpening on the blade itself. So this is some part I have to share with you. So now you have the full specs of this beautiful Type XVIIIb longsword. Now I think it's time to do the testing. If it's really up to the hype for what I just said, it can be a really good cutters. All right, let's test it out. So this is always my first step to test the sword sharpness. So as you can see, I'm having the paper right here. Let's test it out. The blade itself, very smooth, right? Now I do it slowly to check it one more time. And also, let's change it to another side of the edge and see how it'll work out here. I guess that pretty said everything, right? So this is something I still wanted to share with you guys. That every sword coming out from Swordier factory is well sharpened. It's ready to do all those backyard cuttings, and also even for those competition. And this is something I can guarantee to you. And also, there's no extra charge on the blade sharpening process. All right, so this is something I want to share with you. All right, so since we already have the tatami mat right here, let's just from the ED target, the tatami, one row of a tatami mat, see how it's gonna work out. The thrusting power is pretty good. See that? I'm just using the best I can to do all the thrusting right here, easily piercing through the tatami mat at no problem. Not like 100% success, but still. I did feel the vibration during cutting during the horizontal cuttings. I did my best. I'm just an amateur, but still, as you can see, for the blade geometry, like those diamond cross sections, is feels really good in the cuttings. So this is some part of which I love. Not really a success. I tried to do the dragonfly cuttings, but I know this is well beyond my capability in the cutting process, but still it doesn't hurt to do the practice, right? But still I want to check the sharpness of the blade for you guys, all right? So when you have it, you can just safely play with it and do more cuttings. That's really nice. I can easily control it. You see the cutting edge right there? It's just easily cut through. just like that. Kind of enjoyed it. Ooh, love it. The cutting edge. You can check the blade. Super clean right there, huh? Whew. That's really smooth. The horizontal guidance. I love playing with the tatami mat. That's really beautiful. So, this is my favorite part of testing the edge rotation of the blade using the dry bamboo and covered up with the one row of a tatami mat. Let's see how it's gonna work out. Let's start from the bamboo first, and then we start from the tatami road combination. Let's see. Can like splintered away for this dry bamboo, and you can check the size of the bamboo right here. Pretty awesome, right? For this heavy duty. And here's the challenging part. Whew. That's beautiful. Beautiful. I just do like a double cuttings. It can like splinter away. I will just show the true face of the bamboo inside of it. I decided to give this sword a break. I know this is taking so much for this abusive testing. It's quite a challenge. I kind of like enjoyed it, but you can take a look at the blade itself. It's clean. And just like it came out of the factory. There's no chipping, no back rote. It just worked just perfect. Spring steel, huh? I gotta give credit to our swordsmiths who can forge a blade like this with the durability, less maintenance, and of course, a good edge rotation. This is some part you don't want to miss when you choose your first medieval longsword. You're gonna use it in the backyard cutting, yeah? All right, so right after those bamboo cuttings and also those tatami cuttings, I think the best way to check the edge rotation and also the sharpness of the blade is using those water bottles to see if the cutting area is clean. Let's see. Here we go. Here we go. Now, it's time to share the result of the two bottles. As you can see, this is the bottom. I'm not aiming it quite a while, but as you can see, the sharpness is pretty good. Cutting edge, everything, pretty clean. And also we have those tinfoil cans. Let's just continue to do the testing of the sharpness. Ooh, here we go. I even blinked, but as you can see, this is like a really smooth cutting, the sharpness on the tinfoil can. All right, so basically I've tested everything I have here in our studio, and I think the result says everything. So let's just make a conclusion. For this beautiful diamond shape cross-section blade geometry, it can definitely be a good cutters. It performed in my hand really similar to the Type XVIIIc. I'm not sure if all those swords are started with like Type 18, but this is definitely the best category I have from, at least from Swordier's medieval swords lines. So I think this is definitely give it deservable for the cutting practice and also the cutting competition in all different fairs. And also the blade felt pretty good. At least it has only like a 1500 grams. You know, this is like a really comfortable zone for me, and I believe this is some part you're gonna love it as well. And it can handle heavy material and also light material, no problem. Even right after all those abusive testings, as you may see, we can still cut the paper like this. I'm telling you, the edge rotation is really smooth, as you can see from here, right? This is definitely something I can recommend from Swordier. So every sword I tested here, I can recommend. I can just list it on our website for you guys ready to purchase. So this is another one I'm gonna recommend. And another part is we do the reinforcement of the tip, so you don't have to worry about that. And like what I said, it is designed for more cuttings and also thrustings. As you can see from here, I think I better do it from here. The blade is really stiff. It can handle all of the cuttings really good. It's not like a really soft leaves right there. I'm not sure if you already see it. I can like bend it over multiple times. You see the blade is pretty stiff. Even the tip is biting into the wood right there. And now you see the tape. There's nothing hurt on the tape. I told you it's reinforced tape, and also the blade is really straight, right? So I think that's something we are proud of, not just because we can make it in low cost, but we can make affordable price and with the best quality you can get on the market. This is something we are proud of. Hopefully for those people who hold a bias towards like a China-made product, I hope this will change a little bit from just my video and also from all the tests I shared with you. Our goal is make the best products with the most affordable price you can get from the market. That's Swordier's goal and also my goal as well. All right, so all my friends, stay tuned and stay sharp. I'm sweating all over. I'm gonna take a shower and you guys enjoy the video. Bye-bye.